What if everything you've been told about boosting testosterone is wrong? In the West, we chase it. We spend billions on supplements, we punish ourselves in the gym, we track every calorie, all in a desperate attempt to reclaim our masculine vitality. But what if the secret isn't about adding more, but subtracting? On a small island in Japan, men are living longer and healthier lives than almost anyone else on the planet. This is Okinawa, one of the world's blue zones, where reaching 100 years old isn't a miracle, it's almost normal. For decades, researchers have been fascinated by their elite vitality. And while the data can be complex, some studies on elderly men have shown Okinawan men to have significantly higher levels of testosterone than their American counterparts. The real story, however, isn't in a single number. It's in how they live. They don't have gyms on every corner or buy expensive testosterone boosters. Instead, they practice a forgotten habit, an interconnected system of living that systematically dismantles the very things that are destroying masculine energy in the modern world. This isn't about one weird trick. It is about a radical shift in perspective that could change everything you think you know about your own body. Let's be honest. The modern world is a battlefield for your hormones. We are chronically underslept, overstressed, and poorly nourished. We work long hours under artificial lights, sit in traffic, and then stare at screens until we pass out. This constant, low-grade emergency state floods our bodies with one hormone in particular, cortisol. Cortisol is the fight-or-flight stress hormone. And when cortisol is chronically high, your body slams the brakes on other systems. It can suppress immune function, mess with digestion, and most importantly, it can kill your testosterone production. Think of cortisol and testosterone like a seesaw. When one goes up, the other is forced to come down. Our Western solution to this problem is to fight fire with fire. We try to force testosterone up with intense workouts that can sometimes raise cortisol even more. We take supplements that often promise the world and deliver very little. We're in a constant state of doing, adding more to our plates, pushing harder, and grinding longer. But the Okinawans do the exact opposite. Their entire culture is built around a principle not of addition, but of elegant, powerful subtraction. They don't fight the enemies of testosterone. They simply refuse to invite them into their lives in the first place. Their strategy revolves around three core pillars that have been part of their culture for centuries. The first and perhaps most powerful pillar is something called a moe. The term originally meant a village's financial support system, but it has evolved into a powerful social tradition. A moe is a small, committed group of lifelong friends, a social support circle that can start in childhood and extend for a lifetime. These aren't just casual acquaintances you see on weekends. A moe is like your personal board of directors, your second family. They meet regularly to talk, share meals, and support each other through thick and thin. In the modern world, we have an epidemic of loneliness. The youth surgeon general has warned that a lack of social connection can be as deadly as smoking up to 15 cigarettes a day. This isn't just a feeling. It's a physiological state. Loneliness is linked to a greater risk of stroke, heart disease, and dementia, and it creates chronic stress, which means chronic cortisol. A moe is the antidote. It's a built-in, lifelong defense against isolation. Knowing you have a group of people who have your back, no matter what, is one of the most powerful stress-reducing forces on the planet. The sense of community from a moe reduces stress and promotes positive health behaviors, which is considered essential to the Okinawan's health and wellness. By dismantling loneliness, the Okinawans eliminate one of the biggest sources of chronic cortisol, creating an environment where testosterone can thrive. It's not a supplement, it's a safety net. The second pillar is ikigai. This Japanese concept roughly translates to a reason to live, or the reason you wake up in the morning. It's the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. For many Okinawans, it's much simpler, tending to a garden, mastering a craft, or caring for great-grandchildren. Having a sense of purpose is a profound psychological anchor. Studies show that a strong sense of ikigai is linked to a longer life and a lower risk of death from all causes. It's also linked to better immune function and fewer biological markers of stress. A lack of purpose, on the other hand, can activate the body's stress response systems, creating a state of background anxiety and existential dread, a perfect recipe for high cortisol. Your ikigai gives you direction. It provides a reason to get out of bed that isn't just about surviving another day. It transforms daily life from a series of obligations into a meaningful journey. This sense of purpose is a powerful cortisol regulator. When you are living in alignment with your ikigai, the small daily stressors lose their power. You become more resilient because you're connected to something larger than yourself. Think about the opposite. A man drifting through life without a clear purpose. He is more susceptible to depression, anxiety, and the chronic stress that suppresses his vitality. Ikigai is the engine that drives Okinawan men forward, fueling their vitality well into old age by keeping the psychological demons of purposelessness and the cortisol they bring at bay. The third pillar is found at the dinner table. It's a 2,500-year-old Confucian mantra the Okinawans recite before meals. Hara hachi bu. It means eat until you are 80% full. This isn't a diet. It's a practice of mindful moderation. In the West, we're often conditioned to clean our plates. We eat until we're stuffed, usually in a rush, barely tasting our food. This habit of overeating places a massive metabolic stress on the body, leading to weight gain, inflammation, and insulin resistance, all of which are scientifically proven to crush testosterone levels. By stopping at 80% full, Okinawans naturally restrict their caloric intake without the stress of counting every calorie. This practice is associated with a lower body mass index and long-term weight control. Their traditional diet is also a powerhouse of anti-inflammatory, nutrient-dense foods. It is heavily plant-based, with the staple being the purple sweet potato, and includes plenty of green and yellow vegetables, soy foods like tofu, and herbs like turmeric. Meat and fish make up only a tiny fraction of their traditional diet. This way of eating does two critical things for hormonal health. First, it helps keep them lean. Excess body fat is a testosterone-destroying factory, converting testosterone into estrogen. Second, the plant-forward, antioxidant-rich diet keeps inflammation incredibly low. Chronic inflammation is another major source of stress on the body that suppresses hormone production. Hara hachi bu is the ultimate expression of the Okinawan philosophy. It's not about restriction. It's about respecting your body's natural signals. It's a simple, sustainable habit that prevents the metabolic chaos that sabotages so many men. So how do we apply this ancient wisdom to our modern lives? The answer isn't to move to Okinawa. It's to adopt the mindset. It's to start subtracting the things that are holding you back. So here is your challenge. For the next 7 days, pick one of these pillars and apply it. Don't add a new workout or a new supplement. Instead, subtract a negative. Maybe you practice Hara Hachi Bu at dinner each night, just one meal. Eat slowly and stop when you feel about 80% full. Or maybe you focus on building your moe. Schedule a call with a close friend you haven't spoken to in a while, with no agenda other than to connect. Or spend 15 minutes defining your ikigai. What gets you excited? What are you good at? What does the world need? Start journaling about it. This isn't about a massive life overhaul. It's about taking one small, deliberate step away from the noise of the modern world and toward the quiet power of Okinawan wisdom. Let me know in the comments below which pillar you're going to start with this week. So does an ancient Japanese habit literally double your testosterone? The reality is more nuanced. That claim is a simplification. The true habit isn't a single action, but a holistic system for living that aggressively shields the body from the modern enemies of male vitality: chronic stress, loneliness, purposelessness, and metabolic dysfunction. By creating a life low in cortisol and inflammation, the Okinawan way allows the body to restore its own natural, powerful hormonal balance. You aren't forcing a single hormone up. You are cultivating the deep health from which that vitality springs forth naturally. While Japanese men do experience age-related hormonal decline, their lifestyle may help them sustain vitality for longer. The greatest lesson from the men of Okinawa is this: true strength isn't built by adding more weight to the bar. It's forged by subtracting the burdens that weigh you down. It's found not in the noise of the gym, but in the quiet connection with friends. Not in a pill bottle, but in a reason to wake up. And not in a stuffed stomach, but in the wisdom to know when you've had enough. That is the forgotten secret to elite vitality. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how to live a stronger, healthier life. See you in the next one.